Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Downtown Springfield Incorporated 27th Annual Dinner. Tuesday marked 1 year since my inauguration, the day that I first called Springfield home. In the 12 months since, I've been proud to help open the Downtown Farmers Market for its 20th season and host visitors and residents alike during the Old Capitol holiday walks, another DSI favorite. All of you, the small business owners, company leaders, city, state, and county officials, and welcoming residents, make this neighborhood so special. DSI's newest program, Momentum on Main Street, is just one example of the many ways that this organization continues to support and invest in the heart of our capital. I'm proud to be your partner in that work. My Rebuild Illinois capital plan dedicates over $120 million to the 10th Street Corridor Rail Project. This ongoing collaboration among the state, the city, Sangamon County, the federal government, and the rail companies will build a better transportation system for all. Finally, I'd like to offer my congratulations to tonight's nominees and award winners. Thank you for all that you do in this community, and congratulations to DSI and its partners on winning a second LEVITT AMP grant to keep the free summer concert series running in 2020. It's so great to see the music happening practically in our front yard. I look forward to seeing you all out there this summer. Thank you again, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
All right, folks. Now it's time for the big cheese.
The head honcho.
Father Time, and that really is a thing. I looked it up. Father Time is something that they would call a man who was over 30, which
is perfect because this gentleman happens to be turning 60 tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mayor Langfelder to the stage for the State of Downtown presentation.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. And I'll just show you how the Langfelders do. They do it, and we all need this. It's may the dear Lord bless you, and may the dear Lord bless you. May the dear Lord bless each and every one of you. May the dear Lord bless you. We have a lot to be thankful for, a lot of blessings, and it's shown tonight. But I can't, it's all about family for me, as you know. We can't thank the public enough, Springfield enough, for all the sentiments you sent our way with the passing of our mother. We really appreciate that. But with me tonight is my wife. She puts up with me through thick and thin, my wife, Billy. And my brother, Josh, County Recorder Josh Langfelder. And then my sister, Julia Frevert, she knows me as well as my wife because she puts up with me at work. You know, so Julia Frevert, she's the communications director. As well as my brother, Joey Langfelder, he's here. And so hopefully I didn't miss anybody. But if not, I'm sorry, or if I did. But really, the other extended family I have is the city council members, so I'd ask them to stand up, as well as Treasurer Misty Busher, because in Springfield, Springfield is the heart of the United States of America. You know, Abraham Lincoln, it's all about government of the people, by the people, for the people. We might not agree all the time, probably maybe 75% of the time, or maybe 80, but I'd like them to stand up and be recognized because we're all here to serve you. So if the council members and the treasurer would stand up, we really appreciate it. And then also my city directors, you know, I'd like them to stand up, and I do things a little uniquely. I allow my directors to speak for themselves, and the reason for that is because it's important for the city council and the public to understand their perspective. We don't always agree, but they have their own perspective and I have my perspective, and that's how you get a good conclusion with regards to any issue we face. So I'd ask Bonnie Drew, my Deputy Mayor, Scott Dahl, Convention Visitors Bureau Director, Val Yazel, Office of Planning and Economic Development, Julia Frevert, Communications Director, Jim Zirkle, Corporation Counsel, Juan Huerta, Community Relations, and I think there's the last one, but no offense, but my favorite department is the Police Department, Chief Kenny Winslow. We can't thank our police officers enough and the great job Chief Winslow's done in directing our police department. So thank you very much. So I'll just get started. And if you give me 10 minutes, we'll get through this. But I'd like to first start off, I think, Lisa Clement-Stott and Kayla Graven. We can't thank you enough, as well as the board members and the staff, what you do in activating downtown and all you do for building downtown up. And thank you to everyone in attendance for giving us your most precious asset of your time. It is truly an honor to have this opportunity to speak with all of you at the 27th Annual DSI Dinner celebrating Springfield's downtown neighborhood and the people who make it special. To prepare for tonight's theme, the 1920s attire, I stopped by one of my favorite downtown shops, Springfield Vintage. Yeah. Oh. The usually quiet store owner, Linda Renahan, told me she doesn't have 1920s attire and said, "Think about it, Mayor. Clothing from the 1920s would be 100 years old. It wouldn't last." That made sense. Then Linda gave me her sensible opinions about downtown and the unsettled status of initiatives like two-way streets, parking, the university project, resolving homelessness. She then concluded her constructive critique by saying, "But we did take down some no parking signs, put up a few public parking signs, and created more appropriate bags to cover meters." She also reiterated that her focus is on things that are within her control. Passionate people like Linda are why downtown Springfield has withstood the test of time that has been a true roller coaster. The test of time that has been a true roller coaster, from being the hub of economic activity to weathering the mass exodus of retail and state jobs, then reinventing itself through continuous assessment and being adaptable to societal changes. Thanks to our greatest asset, our people, downtown continues to be the heart of Springfield, beating stronger than ever. At this time, I'd like to recognize all the downtown business owners. If you'd please stand up and be recognized. We can't thank you enough for all you do. It has been said that patience and time are two of the most important elements of change. This is especially true as we are finally seeing the fruits of our labor with the unprecedented double extension of the Illinois TIF district, Thanks to the cooperation of our local taxing bodies, along with the positive action of our state legislature, the renewal of the downtown TIF made possible multi-million-dollar projects that would not have occurred without this extension. Projects like the Illinois Realtors Bicentennial Plaza, the Jackson Street Corridor, and the Y Block improvements. The newest downtown housing development, Center at 501, which is the new downtown home for the Greater Springfield Chamber of Commerce, and the new YMCA that is currently under construction. Once completed, the YMCA will be a strong connection along the 4th Street corridor between downtown, Enos Park, and the Medical District, which, by the way, SIU School of Medicine kicked off last week their 50th anniversary in Springfield. So I'd like to ask Dr. Dorsey, Dr. Cruz is here, and all the SIU group to stand up and be recognized. We'd appreciate it. And for downtown and for Springfield or any community, it's all about building on your past. And I'd like Mike Houston to stand up because he was mayor at the time when the downtown TIF started back then, and we were successful in the downtown double extension of that TIF, so if you'd stand up and be recognized. That's where it's all started, and we build on that. leadership. The 4th Street is one of the streets being analyzed to convert one-way to two-way streets. The City of Springfield is moving forward with replacing all the downtown traffic lights with new Centrax Advanced Transportation Management System. This technology will allow Public Works to synchronize and change stoplight sequences through a desktop or laptop computer. This technology change on how traffic signals are controlled will allow the greatest opportunity for the community to make desired conversions of one-way streets to two-way streets. To enhance corridor development, the City of Springfield is partnering with Massey & Massey to develop a beautification blueprint for downtown. Massey & Massey is assisting with the State Capitol Complex landscape improvements and will provide cohesive landscape walkways throughout downtown. With the traffic light upgrades, discussion of one-way to two-way streets, and downtown beautification, please mark your calendars for Thursday night, February 20th from 4 o'clock to 6 at Lincoln Library's Carnegie Room for a community open house on these topics. At this February 20th meeting, we'll also have information about smart meter technology to replace our aging parking meters. Thanks to the efforts of DSI, the Springfield Area's Art Council, the city, and strong community engagement, the Y Block, which was announced previously, will once again host the LEVITT AMP concert series on Thursday evenings during the summer. Yep. The different genres of music brings people with diverse backgrounds and ages together while showing the intrinsic value of having activated green space in downtown Springfield. In my position, there are many things we may agree or disagree on, but one thing I can definitely point to that brings people together is the arts. Whether it's performing or visual, it brings vitality to our life and our community. Throughout downtown, the arts add beauty to unusual and unlikely places like alleys, sidewalk grates, and streets. This year, the Springfield Art Association, in partnership with the city, will introduce residents and visitors to a new way of exploring downtown through locating Fido's puppies. Some may not know that Abraham Lincoln's dog name was Fido. With this creative idea from Springfield Art Association, people will now have fun looking for Fido's curious puppies as they are located at various establishments throughout downtown this year. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Sheila Walk from the Arts Council and Betsy Dollar and Aaron Svensson from the Art Association for continuing to engage our residents and visitors through free performances and public art, helping us connect to the inner artist in each one of us. Creativity also spurs economic development as illustrated through UIS's Innovate Springfield and its funding partners, including the City of Springfield, the Land of Lincoln Community Foundation, and the Springfield Sangamon Growth Alliance. Numerous businesses have successfully expanded from Innovate Springfield, such as Sensible Innovations. What started out as a mother's solution to navigate her visually impaired son through his high school has grown nationally. Springfield is the first city to utilize the mobile-aware app technology, navigating pedestrians to historic sites and to merchants. As technology continually evolves, the cities that thrive are the ones who embrace it. This year, the City of Springfield will begin building out CWLP's fiber core to 40 gigs downtown, and we will also increase our free Wi-Fi bandwidth. This will allow downtown Springfield to have the network capacity to become a tech hub, greatly enhancing the opportunities and experiences for students, residents, visitors, and businesses. 2020 marks a new year, a new decade, and a new era for Springfield. What will ensure success is the one constant for downtown: our passionate people. Downtown, the heart of Springfield, is stronger than ever thanks to the ones that have come before us, building on a strong foundation. This new era for downtown is not only building on the momentum of previous generations, but creating it in their own way. Downtown is a place where businesses do not see one another as a competitor or as a foe. Rather, you look to one another as an ally and a mentor. Downtown is where you find businesses partnering together on events and activities to build up the area block by block. Downtown is the area you find businesses working in unison to encourage new entrepreneurs to follow their dreams and open storefronts and inspire them to become your neighbor. We are finding new ways to enhance experiences and opportunities downtown by working together. Walk around and see the energetic fusion that is taking downtown Springfield to the next level. From the Bunds, Isringhausens, Myers, Garrisons, Delano's, and Kahns that made the long-term financial commitment to downtown, to Brown, Hay, and Stevens, who invested multi-million-dollar enhancements to their offices, and our Illinois State Treasurer, Michael Ferricks, consolidating offices to the old Marine Bank building. I must also recognize Doug Mayle, the owner of Cardologists. This long-standing, I love Doug's socks. Got my Lincolns. The long-standing downtown business who not only moved once but twice and still calls downtown home. Who knows what the next budding downtown partnership might be, but my prediction is recycled records and HCI alternatives. Revenues could be sky high. Yep. To the new faces of downtown, those who are creating their own legacy, from Mark Forinash, who opened Cafe Moxo in 2007 and became one of the pillars of the new Adams family of Springfield, to Rachel Thompson, who never stopped at her goal of seeing the Kidzeum become a reality. We all have those in our lives who encourage and inspire us to do our best. For myself, I will never forget the day when my mom said, "You'll be mayor one day. We all have our part to play." John F. Kennedy said, "One person can make a difference, and everyone should try." Regardless of where you are in your pathway of life, we all have a part in making downtown and Springfield a better place to live, work, and raise a family. We should each make our own personal commitment to make a difference. Thank you for all you do, your hard work, your passion, and your commitment in making downtown a success. Thank you very much.
I like the atmosphere and how it feels to be downtown. Just the whole charm of downtown, it feels good.
I love Springfield's downtown. It's where my first job was, just the history of the place. It's the lifeblood of Springfield.
I think this event especially is a break from our normal events that we have downtown. They can be pretty intimidating to families. So this is more of a family-oriented concert. And I brought my grandkids to the show. They had a blast. They danced around like crazy. The shows are all different. They're different genres. They're different performers that you may never get a chance to see again. You know, I just think it is a great opportunity for families to get to come downtown, experience a cool night of music that you might not have got a chance to ever hear before. Well, it was such a success last year. It was perfect fit to keep going. Community was getting involved. Crowds were getting better. It's a good thing for the community to get together and enjoy the downtown area.
I feel like our alley is most important, number one, for the health of our neighborhood, because it's the public administrators, the volunteers, the artists, the event planners, everyone's coming together to build relationships. Anything that we can do that's building those relationships and then creating a finished piece like we have with our alley. It's just making us as a neighborhood overall stronger. Downtown is the most condensed amount of local and small business owners, right? And with that comes the safety and the happiness of their customers. And so you want to make the environment surrounding your business as welcoming as possible. Anything we can do, whether it is planting the planters that they've done, or the mosaics on the sidewalks, or the murals in the alley, it's going to make anyone feel more comfortable, coming to a business downtown.
The market has evolved. I mean, over these 15 years or so, it's a completely different market than it was when we started. It was pretty much just one block when I started, primarily just vegetables. Not as many bakeries or anything like that, but I think that over time people realized that the farmers market was a great place to try new products. So it was a good benefit for the people and the vendors. There's a lot that's special to me, of course, about it. It's the connection. I have kids of customers that are buying from me now. They've gone to college, now they got their own families, and now they're bringing them to the market. So it's our life.
The pre-notion of downtown is more like a tourist area, so we market to tourists. Is Springfield shopping? Are they really supporting local? 90% of my shoppers this year for the holiday walk was Springfield, and it felt good. Everyone was talking it up. I had friends talking it up. DSI did their part, and it was like, I was blown away. Customers come and okay, I'll see you tomorrow because it's Why Not Wednesday. And I'm like, oh my God, they know about it. I see it going somewhere. I'm excited to see where we are taking this. And that's why I love to be a part of DSI too, because it feels good to know that you're here as a small business and now you think DSI is behind you, and it's great.
Momentum on Main Street was just trying to get a focus on downtown Springfield. We need more small businesses that are locally owned. We need collaboration to make things happen. We need to have events downtown. We need to make downtown a place where people want to go and participate and be, a part of the Springfield scene. The presence was huge, and so it was a great place to make connections and hear from the local business owners that are in downtown about how they got started and what their issues were, and knowing that, you had someone to go to if you had a similar issue. And then it was actually through that event that I got hooked up with Innovate Springfield. Through the progression into Innovate Springfield and the Co-Starters program, I had a lot of connections already made. I was able to then use those connections to help figure out business plan specifics and location specifics and all of the details that needed to be done to get through the program. People should very much consider supporting Momentum on Main Street because it brings people who may not have the tools yet to get into downtown or to start their small business, the tools to do that. Without DSI, that's not going to happen.
With someone like DSI behind you, it makes you feel more confident and more, I have a network I can tap into whenever I need it.
If there was no DSI, there would have been no Momentum on Main Street. If I hadn't attended that event, I would not have heard about the last day to sign up to try to be a part of the Co-Starters program. If I hadn't been a part of Co-Starters, I would definitely not have had all the connections that I've made and the groundwork laid for the future success of my business. I wouldn't be where I am now.